Hello everyone. The lecture for today would be covering the Python if else while for statement. So it's a small topic in which we'll be talking about if else and while loop and for loop. So let's just begin and let's try to complete it. So here you see I've created a variable which says my name is equal to true, and if my name print the statement is true. So if I run it, this is going to give me this statement is true. It's gonna print the value for this statement is true in that part. So we'll wait till it completes. So this is very simple example that I've created, and it has only if, and then I'm going to a bit complex one where I'm taking an input for marks, then converting the marks into an integer for my score, and then I'm going through all the code. If my score is greater than 75, it is distinction. If it is greater than 60, it is first division. If it is greater than 50, it is second division. If it is greater than 33, it is pass, else it is fail. So let's just very quickly run this as well, because it will ask for an input. So if I put in 75 and hit enter, it shows me distinction. I can run it again, and this time I'll say 45 and then it says pass, so above 33. While loop, in while loop what you do is you put in a statement, and so what we are doing is we are putting it in true. So this is kind of creating an infinite loop, but I'm starting with num is equal to -1 and then num plus 1 because I wanted to print it from 0, so I had to take this action. And then I'm printing all the prime numbers because I'm checking if 2 modulus or num modulus 2 is equal to 0, then print num, else continue. And then we are printing it only till 15 because if num is greater than equal to 15, then what I'm asking it is to break. So continue means that it will not go beyond that point. If it is executed, it will go to the next iterator. Break means that it will come out of the loop, the immediate loop that it's working on. So when I run the program, I see 0 to 16. Why did I get 16 when I said that num greater than equal to 15? What happens is it goes through this loop. The first time it takes it -1. This becomes num becomes 0, so 0 modulus 2 is equal to 0, so it shows you 0, and then it keeps on going till 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The moment 15 comes in, we have 15 1 plus is 16, and then we are taking num is equal to 0. Then it says print num, so it prints num, and that is where 16 comes in, and then it comes here and we say num is greater than equal to 15, so it breaks, it comes out. But very true, because we also have a value of 15 coming before 16. So let's see where why it is not breaking at 15 rather than going to 16, because num is equal to 15. 15, this will come in, this will show us num, it will come here, so it should come here, right? So let's just do one thing. Let's put in print num here, and then to differentiate it, I'll just put in a double quotes, minus and double quotes, yeah, not bring but print, then comma num, and let's just run it. So it was 0 1 2 2. Let's go to 15. So when it is 14, it becomes 15, so it writes down 16, and okay, 15th it will come here. But why is it not coming in here? Because 15th is, yes, because 15th is not not coming in here, so it is going to the else part and it goes to continue, and that is where 16 comes in picture. So if I copy this and place it here before the continue, and we don't require the break, right? But then 2, yep. We will require the break here twice. So now if I run this, I should get the last item is 15, whereas the output will be only 14. So I'm removing this line and running it again, so we get it till 14 only. So that is what you can do for troubleshooting and doing the other things as well. But this is what while loop is. So while loop starts from here, based on the indentation, it ends somewhere here. Then the for loop. So in for loop, I'm saying now, and it is in range from 0 to 100, and doing the same thing, breaking at 15, and then it is break. So when I run it, it will still go to 16. So in order to make it only till 15, we can do one more thing. We don't have to require the break. We say if num a different way of writing it, if num is greater than equal to 15, then or I'll say if this is less than equal to 15, till that time we say continue, else it will break. I think it will give us the same thing there, 16. So if this is less than equal to this, then continue, else break. So this is going till 15. So if this is equal to 15, this is less than equal to 15, then continue. Oh yes, we can remove the equal to sign from there and then run it. So it will only take to 14, because when we were taking it equal to 15, then we are saying, asking it to continue. We can write this in a different form. What I'll do is I'll just copy this. There is one more statement that we have, which is talking about if else. So else if. So I can do it like this, and this is where else if comes in picture, and it will have the same results as the previous one. So if you want to write down else and if, you can use elif function. And then what we have is in the string, I can run the loop. I'll say name is equal to Krishna, and for s in names, print s. So when I print s, it prints Krishna like this. So taking one character and then looping through. So that was a very short video or information that I wanted to give you about project if, else, and while, and for loop. So with that, and I hope that we have moved a bit forward in our learning. I thank you for listening and have a good day. Bye-bye.